What's the trick to getting in? So
I
just
know,
do it?
they're like, you would think
Okay.
that they'd be, are you comfy or
Yeah,
is
we're
it?
good now.
Yeah, okay.
You'd think they'd be squishier.
Yeah, welcome to Spill the Beans. I'm Jaci Solomon, and today I'm joined here along Reece Callies. Reece, welcome. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, awesome. I want to start, how did you get into playing lacrosse?
You know what? It's kind of a funny story. I think I was like 6 years old, and my cousin lived on the island, and she had a box lacrosse game, and I'd never heard of it, never seen it. And we went and watched her play, and I remember like that night being like, "Mom, you got to sign me up." Like, so for the next season, my parents signed me up, and going on 7 years old, the rest was history. Haven't put the stick down.
You went to school and played lacrosse there.
Yep.
And there you ran into a really great mentor of yours now, Vince Smith. Can you talk about him and how he's been a big role model for you?
Yeah, I was super fortunate. He kind of went out on a whim, even just getting me to that school. I had originally gone to High Point University for a year, and then found myself trying to figure out what my next move was. And just through the grapevine and my personal network, someone put a good name in for me down at Colorado Mesa University, and Vince and I chatted on the phone every day for honestly like hours. Like I really grilled him like anything and everything I could think about before I made the decision, and then he made a big choice and big investment in me, and it was the best choice I ever made in my life.
Something cool that I heard about you is the same day you graduated was your first game in the NLL.
Yeah,
Can you talk about what a crazy day?
Yeah, it was definitely pretty unique. We walked across the stage at 10 a.m. in the morning and went straight to the airport and then flew here for my first game.
What was that transition like, going from school to then now playing in the NLL?
It made that morning go by incredibly slow. I remember like it just was the longest day ever, just anticipating what the night was going to be and how I was going to get there, and if it was going to be in time, and if I was even going to be in the lineup, and just so many things were going on my mind rather than just, you know, have some mimosas in the morning and celebrate graduation like probably most people go about. I went through it a much different morning.
And then in 2019, when you stepped into the NLL, that was the year that the Roughnecks won the championship. So how crazy being like the first year in the NLL and winning a championship.
Yeah, I always joked about it even before I got drafted. You know, if I got drafted to Calgary and it was the year we won, I'd retire one and done, and you know, you could say you were one for one, but here I am still chasing it. It's, you know, once you get a taste of that, I think the pursuit's on forever.
And it's cool too, because this year a lot of the guys that won that championship in 2019 are back on the roster this year as well.
Yeah, we got a good core. I mean, getting Dane and Curtis back is a lot of fun in the room, but also a massive hole that honestly it's tough to ever replace when those two leave, and having them back is massive.
And outside of lacrosse, what do you do in your day-to-day?
You know what? I'm a pretty mundane guy. I get up early, I go to work, hit the gym, and especially in lacrosse season, I think it's you know, you kind of get pretty routine in your weeks and stuff like that. But when it's not lacrosse season, just hiking and golf and spend as much time with my fiance as I can, and just the normal stuff.
What are you most looking forward to about this upcoming season?
Oh, I think this is a really cool time right now, having this bye week and the season started, to really see what's going on. You know, there's games happening. A lot of us were watching the games last night and those sort of things, and I think it just gets us really excited. You know, the sky's the limit for us this year. I think a lot of people maybe have us, you know, in a different position than we think we are, and I think we know what's in this room, and you know, the past of everything in Calgary is behind us, and we're starting fresh going into this year, and I think we're really excited.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Reece.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Awesome.